I wanna love you, but I better not touch. I wanna hold you, but my senses tell me to stop. I wanna kiss you, but I want it too much. I wanna taste you, but your lips are venomous poison. Oh boy, yeah, that's the cringe right there. Hey, hello and happy gaming, everyone. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and outside of just having the cringiest opening to a video I could possibly think of, we are doing a poison-themed run today. So as you can see, we're going to go with the Grit Robe, which is going to offer me a bit more of a defensive start, as well as a bit more maximum health. We're going to use the Toxic Bolas and the Toxic Trap. Now, if you're wondering, it doesn't seem very poisonous, Dark Sage. What's going on there? Problem is, I can only find 2 spells that actually started with any kind of poison effect, and one that only gets it after it's been improved. So I'm just going with this, and then the Air Spinners and Bouncing Surge for a controlling effect. And we've got Devi's Bug Spray to increase the potency of my poison effect. So, we're going to see how this works. Hopefully it works out better than I'm thinking it will. Alice Cooper, please don't sue. Oh, and there's Atlas at level 3 to show me how poison is really done. You jerk! Alright, I hope I find vitamin gummies before then. And yet, every time I say that, I know I'm never gonna find it. Alright, so hopefully everyone's been having a pretty decent day. I myself have just been here with everything that's been going on. My hours at the pet shop have been spotty, unfortunately. So, I have today to figure out, or just have fun and figure out what I'm going to do. It does make me a little bit questionable as to whether or not I'll be making enough to support myself and pay my bills, but unfortunately, it's not much I can do outside of that. So, let's put that aside. Awesome throw. Let's put that aside for the time being and just have some fun. Let's forget about the idea that things are looking iffy, and let's just come in here and put together a poison run with the cringiest opening I can possibly think of. If the joke about Alice Cooper wasn't enough, that song was originally performed by Alice Cooper. And again, it seems fairly obvious, but at the same time, I don't want to make it seem like, if you didn't know that, you're a moron. Well, instead of going, full jerk fest, why don't I just explain to people, hey, that was an Alice Cooper song. It was also recently, I'm not sure how recently, but aha! Ha, you blobby fucks. That song was also recently... for some reason I'm losing the word that I was looking for, but... Oh yeah, it was recently covered by Tarja Turunen. So, if you want to hear a different version of Poison, there you go. I don't know if anyone else has covered that song. I only know about the original by Alice Cooper and the cover by Tarja. I don't know if that song has ever been done a second time. Let's not worry about what's up to my knowledge, because I might not have the right knowledge. Poison, 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 please die. Okay, there we go. So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm thinking that the poison idea might not be one of my better ones. Not because the idea itself is flawed, but just because A, there aren't many spells that do poison, and B, it's just not that damaging and controlling of a status effect overall. But that's why I wanted to do it while I was feeling a little bit confident. That way, I will take that, thank you. Now, Embracing Vines is another spell that can poison foes if it's upgraded, so I guess there's 4. Depending on what's in the shop. The shop? You say that as if there's only one Dark Sage, what's wrong with you? Okay, depending on what's in Anders' shop. Ooh, Hunter's Stiletto. That's actually quite effective when your enemies are poisoned. Very nice. Alright. There we go. See, now it actually plays to my benefit to get Embracing Vines and upgrade it. The more things I have that can lay poison, the better. I just hope that my Venomous Poison is enough to win the day. It's also possible that Sura just won't care about poison. He'll just kind of be like, eh, nice story, dude. Ugh, get up. Alright, some things that I should be on the lookout for. I should be on the lookout for Ring of Reserves, because that's going to allow me to lay multiple toxic traps. I should be on the lookout for, obviously other spells that are going to allow me to poison, which, because of how poison works, it's going to be a very earth-heavy run, so hopefully no one has a problem with that. And I should also be on the lookout for anything that's... Yeah, make sure this is the right one. Yep, so there we go. Need to make sure to upgrade that because that's going to play into the poison theme. But I do think Hunter's Stiletto is probably the best find, mostly because poison is a status effect that doesn't do a ton of damage, but it lasts a while. And with it lasting a little while, that means that I can poison enemies and then just use Hunter's Stiletto to rack up damage. The Toxic Bolas, of course, being the tentpole of that, because that's going to be the easiest thing I have to poison things with. And there he goes. Thank you, Pit. No problem! I wasn't talking to you. No, that's not what Pit from Kid Icarus actually sounds like, so... I only bring it up because it was a pun, okay? It's just a pun! I like making corny jokes! You know, if you couldn't figure it out from the poison intro. Well, now you have even further evidence. Get out of here. Oh, owie. Ow. Okay, I lost track of what was going on there for a second. Too many fireballs. Too many fireballs and too many bad puns. I apologize for nothing, by the way. If you don't like bad jokes and cringy opening skits, then you're in the wrong place, Bubba. Who's Bubba? I have no idea. So we have ourselves a game plan. Essentially, try to poison things, and then follow up with whatever just to make use of Hunter's Stiletto. What are you? Chaos Visor. Gain the ability to foresee the trajectory of your arcana. Increases critical hit chance of projectile arcana. I mean, that's not great, but it's not awful either. Alright. I mean, I have it, though. There's no reason not to use it at all. I'm just not sure how I'm going to use it. Get out of here. There we go. Poison! Beautiful. Alright, it's probably the smoothest I've ever gotten out of that room. And I don't think it's because of my build, I think it's because I've been screwed over by that room so many times, and I'm kind of starting to figure it out. Hey, the poison actually killed something. I'm honestly surprised. Oh, because of the nature of the run, I wouldn't mind finding the noxious Dapper Cap either. That was the other thing I was going to say, and then completely lost it because I was more focused on making puns, so sorry about that. Okay, I can see Iris' shop over there. I hope she's got something good for sale. And she does, I'm just not sure I want frost scimitars right now. So here I am, off to be lonely. Increases, well, that's going to increase the damage of my basic for sure. I do want that because that's just going to make my signature easier to reach. And it's just a matter of, do I want Cabby's Cotton Candy? And I think I either want that or I want Rudra's Pinwheel. Where's Agni? No, this isn't Devil May Cry. It can't be Agni and Rudra. I'm sorry, I know. We all love Devil May Cry 3, but not everything can be. Please try to understand. Oh, sir. You come to me with these coveted things, and yet I feel like I shouldn't. This will probably just kill me, all things considered. This will make my spells come out a little too slow, and I don't know, it's screwed me over before. What the hell even is this? Yeah, it's a little too easy to screw yourself over with, so and no thank you. I'm not interested. I think ultimately that's going to be my better bet. Yeah, I was about to say, how long does it take to trigger that? Sweet, complete miss. What a nice little poisonous melange I've created here. And Nocturnal Sundial will sometimes just cancel the cooldown effect, cooldown period entirely. Alright, cool. Alright, I think we're ready. Bring on the challenges. Yes, cold feet, and freezing me in my tracks, and oh, look at that, Toxic Bolas. Alright, I do openly admit that Toxic Bolas as your signature is probably not great for bosses. So this is going to be putting my knowledge of how to fight bosses into the test. Maybe not like the most extreme test ever, but definitely to the test. The extreme test would be just playing without a signature entirely. Oh, I did that yesterday, didn't I? Summoner, run! I get the feeling Dark Sage Walker likes to sing. Oh, what was your first clue? What was it, that horrible rendition of Poison that he just did? Well, first of all, I didn't think it was horrible. Second of all, yeah, that's kind of a clue. But I wouldn't be willing to put myself in the embarrassing cringe situation if I didn't think I had a lovely singing voice, ladies. Which, by the way, if you want to make anything you say sound either creepy or less credible, that's typically how you end it off, by going, ladies. Who knows, maybe someone actually likes that out there. This might end up becoming a goofy running theme of my commentary for this episode. Sweet, I missed! Oh, hello, what's that? How about I pick it up after I'm done being attacked by terrible, horrible creatures of the... Well, they're not creatures of the night. Creatures of the afternoon. Alright, yeah, you guys just, you know, sit there and rot in your poison. Poison Vine Soup Melange. I love it. Idealist Vest. Increases all damage dealt when at full health. Well, I can probably just sell that. Chances of me staying at full health, I'm not even there now, but chances of me staying there when I do get there are very low. Too many factors that go into what happens during a run. Alright, so Aqua Vortex isn't bad. I don't think about it very often, but it actually is helping me out right now. Hey guys, walk over that poison. Thank you. I hear a very upset dog, like, extraordinarily upset, like, that is ridiculous how mad she is. Listen to that. What's wrong, girl? Is the apocalypse outside? Okay, at this point, I can't really think of anything outside of my roommate's dog just going fuck nuts. Which, by the way, I'm not being a jerk by not going to check on it. They are home. More than likely, she's barking at them. I just don't know what the hubbub is all about. She's definitely not happy about something, I'll say that much. Poison has done its job. Damn it. Thank you, Poison, for taking up and making my enemy halt in their tracks. Just completely negated that. Adds a chance to shock foes. I think, to be fair, that could be just as useful as the Noxious Dapper Cap. You just have to act a little faster. And since I have Hunter's Stiletto, why not? Now, the other question is, do I take the Armor of Resolve or the Calcifying Bone Mail? How about I not make a decision on that right now, and I attempt to find where Iris is hiding? Not that I think she's necessarily hiding, I just think I haven't found her yet because I'm a big old dummy doo-doo head. Ah, here we go. Iris. Hun, you're gonna make yourself more gold if you actually sell them. Try to sell things that I want to buy. I'm not being mean, it's just, you know, economics 101, hun. There we go. Alright. And definitely take Alchemist Stone because I need money more than I need Chaos Gems. At this point I'm starting to wonder what she's so upset about. Yep, not up cooldown yet. Hey, up. Ah, the poison isn't active anymore. Beautiful. So I will admit that I do feel as though the poison does a much better job against bosses. He'll take the Calcifying Bone Mail. Armor of Resolve is really only going to be active if I'm at low health. The fact of the matter is, I'd rather not be at low health. You know, just being honest. Not that you necessarily plan being at low health, I'm just saying. Alright, so poison effect plus Hunter's Stiletto is definitely good. The poison effect by itself, I'm not so sure yet. It's definitely doing something. Yeah, like opening up the possibility for cringy openings. Yeah, like that. Sorry, I keep focusing on that because I don't know what convinced me that that was a good idea. I just hope that you guys found it entertaining, if nothing else. Aha! Oh, perfect. Perfect. That worked out exactly as I had planned. Actually, I'm now kind of thankful that I have this. Hey, you want to walk through that? Thank you. What do you got? Iris! Iris! What the actual fuck, Iris? No, at this point, I'm starting to get upset. Why? Like, I'm sure that the game is actually going out of its way to not upgrade any of my spells. I think I've got the health to afford this. So, a little bit more health, a little bit more armor. In the long run, I don't know how useful that's actually going to be, but I've already paid for it now, so oh well. Yeah, unfortunately I can't keep you from moving, but I can make life more difficult for you. Just make it so you take damage for no reason. Thank you, Poison, for actually keeping him from firing an arrow. I'm gonna get you, ow! I'm gonna, ow! You're gonna, ow! What the hell, ow! The continuing train of ow actually was very nice there. Continuing train of ow. Alright, so yeah, kind of jumped into that room without thinking about it. That was, you know, my bad. So on the point of why I'm having such a hard time getting my spells upgraded, I might actually have to look that up, see if there's anything to why it seems like I'm not getting upgraded spells very often. Maybe there's nothing to it and I'm just really unlucky, which is probably the case, let's be fair. But well, now I don't need to worry about getting my basic upgraded. I'll definitely take the Claws of Tomo. There. My basic is upgraded. You don't need to sell me that, Iris. You just need to sell me the upgrade to Bouncing Surge and Entangling Vines now. Thank you. I don't have a melee basic. I know it activates in melee range, but it's not a melee basic. Is the Amulet of Sundering worth picking up? Probably. It would be nice if I could find Cremire so I can get rid of this Idealist Vest. I'm never going to be at maximum health again. But one step at a time here. Alright, so that's one of the big things. Getting Claws of Tomo to upgrade the basic, that's a very good step in the right direction. Not that we were doing poorly, we absolutely are not. We're actually doing just fine. And here's the boss room. Ow. Excellent. Alright, so poison is having a bit more of a controlling effect than at first I thought. It is making it more difficult for my enemies to come in and do any major damage because it's putting them into just occasional bursts of hit stun that make them just stop and recoil. You know, because they're good little boys and girls and they're following their mama's lesson that you always recoil when you take damage. I mean, unless you're big and you're invulnerable to knockback anyway. Owie. Right in the face with that exploding fireball. Ow. How dare you? I'm supposed to be Mr. Status Effect here. Alright, that actually went a lot easier than I thought. The damage over time against bosses actually adds up. And I love it. Oh, Bouncing Blaze. As much as I love Bouncing Blaze, I think I gotta stick with the Air Spinners. I'm sorry. But don't get me wrong, I love my Mario Fireballs, I really do. And especially since those were already upgraded, I would have been able to get rid of the Claws of Tomo and just gone without, but... I mean, yeah, you can just sit there and stare at me for a while, I'm okay with that. Did the poison recoil just knock him into the pit? Oh my god. Oh my, if nothing else, poison is at least just fun. Sweet. But this is the moment I was dreading because of all the things that could come out of this. Of course, the Earth Elemental enemies are going to be completely immune to poison. Now, to be fair, I kind of knew that that was going to be a thing. The elemental enemies of every element are immune to their own status effect. Fire elemental enemies can't be burned. Water elemental enemies can't be frozen. God, I hate you guys. Sorry about that. So, yeah, water elemental enemies can't be frozen, fire elemental enemies can't be burned, wind elemental enemies can't be slowed, and electric elemental enemies can't be shocked. So of course earth elemental enemies can't be poisoned, and I would not be so upset about that if it wasn't the entire point of my build. So we definitely need to find Anders and buy ourselves a health potion. Honestly, I'm okay with the signature being better for mobs right now, because that's where I'm having my most trouble. The mobs are actually doing more to halt my progress than the regular-ass enemies. A little tense right now. Okay, really need Anders' shop, like, now. Alright, hopefully that helps. That was not smart. Yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I definitely feel as though Atlas at level 3 is the most difficult level setup. And especially now that the whole point of my build has been completely negated, I am now at a very low point in my confidence. Now I'm kind of wishing I had picked up the Armor of Resolve. At the very least, a raspberry cookie box would have been nice. So yeah, feeling a little tense. Not sure if I'm gonna win this one. Iris. Woman, what is wrong with you? I swear, all I need you to do is sell me an upgrade to Bouncing Surge. That's all I need right now. Literally all I need. I'm curious about something. Alright, so what... Alright, so what all do I want to hold on to? I don't care about that. I want to hold on to that one. So I will sacrifice those 3. There we go. So it's only 10%, but at the same time, it's still good. Alright. There might be another room. I don't want to do it. Oh. Danger! Help. Why does it seem like Toxic Bolas is never available when I want to throw it? I mean, that could just be me not paying attention, but... Oh, I am in such doo-doo. Since when did you start censoring yourself? You know what? Shut up. Alright, if I want to survive, I might have to do this. Look at all that damage I took just because these enemies are immune to poison. Well, no, not just because, but... Why do you have so much more health than everyone else? How did you avoid getting pummeled the same way the others did? Oh, not good, not good, not good. Oh, hey, it's Taffy. Alright, got him. Dropping anything good for me? Actually, kind of. Earthen Aegis is going to give me a nice little defensive buffer zone, which I kind of need right now. And yet somehow enemies can still hit me through it because, fuck you, how dare you think you have a shot. Still, I think it's better than not having a good defensive spell right now. Like, I definitely feel like I'm in a really bad position, and I need to do something about it. Just complaining isn't enough. Which, to be fair, when things are going poorly, complaining is generally never enough. Its sole purpose is to make you feel just a little bit better. Just to give you a little bit of something to talk about. It helps to get it off your chest. Oh, it's just this room. Okay, this room I can deal with. Oh, come on, give me health. I need survivability. And of course, I'm finding everything except for the friggin' shop. Okay, what do we got here? I thought I had gotten rid of that, honestly. Alright, what else do I have that I don't necessarily need? This. Alright. I will continue to put some trust in Iris, even though she's let me down at just about every turn. Definitely feel as though if I want to survive, I need to focus a bit more on defense. Now, I will say this, if she is selling the upgrade to Entangling Vine, I will take it just because it is another poison spell, and it's helping me with my... God, she sells me nothing! Why, more often than not, does she sell me things that I can't use? Seriously, Iris, why are you being such a problem? I really need to do some research, see if there is something that states like what she's going to, like if she's going to sell you upgrades to what you currently have, or if she's just going to be like, I don't really care. It used to be I could count on her to get upgrades of things that I already have, but as of late, no, she doesn't want to sell me upgrades to things I currently have. She just wants to sell me whatever the hell she wants. Alright. That'll at least give me a little bit of protection against... No. That'll give me a little bit of protection against multi-hit attacks. Lord knows there's enough of them. Alright. It's a shame I had to get rid of Entangling Vines, but when the game is very adamant against you getting upgrades to your spells, you just have to work with what you've been given. Yeah, like that. And of course he's immune to poison because he's the Archmage of Earth. Why wouldn't he be immune to poison? Okay, at least I made it past him, but my goodness, this floor just wrecked me. Like the game's just laughing in my face, like, ha ha ha. You thought you could use a poison build. What a dumbass. But it's not like I wasn't expecting something like that. There was at least a 3 in 5 chance that that was going to come up. Oh, you bastard. Oh, okay. It's gonna be Wild Minion Day here at the Chaos Trials Ranch. Hey, seriously, enough with the null flash agents, sir. Oh my God! Just every few seconds, he's just, I need more minions. Is this payback for me summoning my minions? Like, you know, if you get to call your guards, I get to call my guards. Woo! Okay, so now we're on to the next phase of the fight. Okay, seriously, it's just all minions. Wizard of Legend, oops, all minions edition. Really? Not at all the direction. Like, he's immune to poison too! God damn it, I wasn't noticing that. Alright, so then I didn't realize that this entire run I was playing at a disadvantage. Perfect. Complete miss. Alright, I still managed to beat him, but oh my goodness. Alright, everyone, remember that if you're planning on doing a poison build, my recommendation might just be don't. Because if you run into Atlas, all of his minions are immune to poison. He's immune to poison. Sura is immune to poison. Like, why did they even let poison be a thing in this game if it's not gonna affect some of the enemies you want to affect with it most? Fortunately, it works on the rest of the cast, but oh my goodness. You build yourself a poison run, you are definitely going in at a disadvantage. I am honestly lucky that I cleared this run. Oh my goodness. Well, that was... I'm glad I won, but holy crap. Okay, I had to pivot at the last second to really focus on defense, But I learned something about the Adorable Mimic. When you see it in Nox's offerings, drop the relics that you want to hold on to and sacrifice the rest to get a nice boost from it. So, my hint to you. So, that is probably the best thing I learned from this run, how to use the Adorable Mimic. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Like, subscribe, let me know what you thought of my rendition of Poison, and I will be back with more content in the very near future. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you